What's up? So today we're gonna talk about diet. I've been saving this since our first whiteboard brainstorming experience to ask you this question. Where's diet here? We didn't talk about diet in this video, but diet definitely is a factor that influences your progress. Most people will say diet is part of method, but as we already noticed, most people don't know shit. Diet is obviously part of character. This confusion happens because people think on diet as a list of foods that you should eat, but that's not what a diet really is. A diet is a list of things that you can't eat. It's not about giving you possibilities, it's about giving you restrictions. And you need character to follow them.
He's gone.
Neurological changes.
Which they can't be with you.
There's still more.
Because you are the best. And everyone needs to know that you gotta
Get the...
Didn't see you there. That's right, diet is about restrictions. Paleo is not about eating meat, it's about not eating grains. Keto is not about eating nuts, it's about not eating grains. Low carbs is not about drinking protein shakes, it's about not eating grains. Raw is not about eating vegetables and fruits, it's about not eating grains. Macrobiotic is not about eating grains, it's about eating nothing except grains. If you think you are doing something a little bit out of the box, don't worry. Diet is just like sexuality. Nowadays, every possibility has a different name. Thanks to the fitness industry and the LGBT community, whatever you're doing something. And that's supposed to make you feel better about yourself. Today I'm gonna show you my diet, which is vegan, macrobiotic and intermittent fast. I call it the douchebag diet, but that's mainly because of the vegan part of it. And macrobiotic, which is basically vegan without guacamole. This is 21st century. If you call yourself macrobiotic and you are not vegan, you are doing something wrong. Back to my point, I call it douchebag diet because there's no faster road to lose all your friends than become vegan. So we're gonna start with day one. Everybody knows what a vegan diet is, but it's important to notice we're talking about diet. The things you put in your mouth, not the fucking shoes or the underwear. Some people put that in the mouth as well, but it's not part of the diet. We're not gonna discuss if vegans can be porn stars, or even if paleos are supposed to shower. As I said, diets are about restrictions. And the vegan basically restricts himself from every source of protein. Because vegetables doesn't have protein, only meat. Actually, when you eat a vegetable, you are feeding him with your own protein. That's bro science. Now if you are vegan, you assume I'm being sarcastic. But that's not necessarily the case. I call this smart comedy. A type of smart comedy. Because there's another one, which is talking bullshit that people don't understand. And they look to look smart. Some people want to look fit, some people want to look big, some people want to look strong. But at the end of the day, everybody want to look smart. That's smart comedy. You can make a living on that. Hypothetically, you can even afford a relationship. But where were we? Oh yeah, vegan diet. I like protein and also B12, I guess. But as you can see, it's not a big deal. Macrobiotic, this one is a little tricky. Because instead of giving restrictions, it puts food in a spectrum that goes from bad to worse. So if you want to be macrobiotic, you have two options. You don't restrict nothing, you keep your diet exactly the same, but now you call yourself macrobiotic. Because now you know which is bad and which is worse. Second option, you restrict everything from your diet. I like to make things harder for myself, so I'm going for that one. We're gonna start by removing everything that comes from the southern hemisphere. Because it's good for the environment? No, because it's good for us. Do you think wolves order a zebra from Africa when they want to snack something? No, they eat a fucking deer and they leave the zebras for the lion. This is macrobiotic. This is some deep level stuff. Don't expect to hear any science around it. With that being said, no holy guacamole. If you are saying you are not a real vegan if you don't eat avocado, I said it before and I repeat, it's not about the food you eat, it's about the food you don't. So no guacamole or any other tropical fruit. No mango, no pineapple, not even coconuts. No coconut water, no coconut oil, no coconut milk, no coconut shampoo. Then they put coconut everywhere. Ketchup, shampoo is not part of the diet, so you can go for that one. Not even bananas. Fucking bananas. Not even orange. Do you know Muslims bring orange to the North Hemisphere when they invade the south of Europe? That's what I learned in college, and as you can see, I'm taking very wise life decisions. But not just fruits, also cashews, pistaches and quinoa. What the fuck, man? If being vegan is weird, being macrobiotic is being the weirdo among them. Macrobiotics are the vegans that can find nothing to eat in a vegan restaurant. But at the end of the day, we got all we need. No beer! Just kidding you. Okay, this one wasn't fun at all. But get ready, cause honestly, we barely started. No sugar! We talked about this one in the depression video. Guess what? It also comes from the South Hemisphere. No damn coffee! This one can be a little shocking for the fitness community, but the only reason why you miss coffee is because you start taking it in the first place. It's just like start watching porn. Once you did it, there's no way back. And there's two ways to interpret this. I'll find out. Okay, I just understand I could make an entire video about coffee, so I'm not gonna waste content in a video that probably already had 10 minutes. Moving on. No cocoa, take 7, aka chocolate. A little shocking, but if you think about it, we already removed sugar before. So, who likes chocolate without sugar anyway? I don't even like chocolate. So, why am I juggling? This list is getting a little depressive, and juggling helps me distracting from reality, basically. I think that's what it is. Solanaceous, right here. You don't know what that is? Do you really want to know? Can you handle all these plus something? Potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, eggplants. Pretty much things everybody eats all day. Every day. And that's all I remember from the South Hemisphere. As I said, being macrobiotic is also being vegan. But I already gave you lots of information about this topic and I don't want to repeat myself. Moving on. No water. I mean, at least now you know this is the last one. Because it can't get worse. And yeah, I'm not kidding. Macrobiotic is all about deceiving yourself by intaking as much water as you can without drinking any water. That's why grains are so important. Brown rice, for example, how do you cook it? You take a pan, you put the rice and then water. Actually, you add a bigger amount of water than rice. So yeah, it's basically eating water, which is totally different from drinking water. Once again, this is some deep level stuff, okay? Is there any problem drinking water? Yes, this is not the Paleolithic anymore. We are not animals. We don't go to the river once every day in all fours to drink water. We have fire now. We cook our food. Did you know that water have no calories? Drinking water is basically filling yourself with nothing. From a moving perspective, what's the point of getting weight without getting any energy? Also, do you know water goes straight to the blood just like alcohol and sugar? But much worse, basically drinking water is diluting your blood. That's what water does, everybody knows it. Do you want quality or quantity? The answer is quality, but if you also want quantity, drink beer, which apparently is all we have left. Beer is basically a grain, which is good, and water, better. Basically drinking beer is drinking water without actually drink water. And salt. Apparently, salt is not in the list neither. So these two are pretty much the pleasures I have in life. Certainly macrobiotic doesn't sound so bad. Forget to say, I exclude everything from the South Hemisphere, so I'm assuming you are from the North Hemisphere. Why? Because you are watching a YouTube video. Sorry, that was a little racist. I also recognize I was a little homophobic in the beginning of the video. This is 21st century. Equality seems to be a very big deal. So I'm about to be sexist now. Macrobiotic women get done. It also, not always, but pretty often, vegans as well. I don't understand why, to be honest, and why only with women. We are just players, we don't make the rules. Now that I offend a large spectrum of people that also goes from bad to worse, I can make my apologies. But to be honest, I don't give a fuck. Nothing against black dudes, but gays are bad and chicks are the fucking worst. Make sure you get good and subscribe to my channel. We didn't talk about intermittent fast or vegan neither, but that's for another video, because we already hit the 10-minute benchmark, which is all that matters. Actually, I don't know if I did. I'm pretty sure that yes, but better play safe. I don't want to say this, but I will just to play safe. Yvette Young, Tosin Abassin, and Tim Henson are my favorite guitarists. Just a little information that can save me a lot of troubles.